Novak, tell me about your emotions. You must be pretty happy. That was a brutal match physically.
Very happy. I'm going through most positive emotions you can think of. I'm sure, Matt, you're familiar with this feeling of winning a Grand Slam. It's very special. I'm trying to appreciate every moment of it, and obviously, winning it 5 times here, it's by far my most successful Grand Slam and tournament in general. So I'm enjoying every moment of it, and of course, even though I won it 5 times, I still feel that every year is special. And now, as a father and as a husband, of course, there's something more to it, something more intrinsic and deeper, and I'm so proud of what I've done here with my team in these 2 weeks.
I'm going to take you through, I think we have the match point, but I want to show you the match point because I do know this feeling, is that when you know that you're going to win a Grand Slam, because at some point there you must have known.
Yeah.
Talk us through what this feeling, right now you know.
Yeah, well, 5 love, 40-30, I think you have a pretty good chance to win it. But again, when I made a double break, 3 love, there was a tough game to hold the serve for 4 love. I didn't want to allow him to come back to the match, and that's what I've done. In the second set, I was 4-2 up, 4-3, a little interruption, some break, and I lost my concentration. He stepped in. Well, I give credit to him, of course. When we're coming into this match knowing that we're gonna be ready for a battle. We're gonna take each other to a physical limit, and 2.5 hours, 2 sets. Very similar match to 2013 finals where we played 7-6, 6-7.
Yeah.
But just this time it was a bit longer, and I felt like a bit more physical than it was a few years ago.
Now, how important is it to win or not to win the first set? Because often you play and you think, oh, I got to win the first set, but somehow it was still 1 set all, and it was fair, I thought. Did you feel that it was fair, 1 set all?
I thought it was fair, considering the amount of breaks we both made and the opportunities that we had. He had a lot of opportunity in the first set, second as well. So no question about it that it was fair to say we were set all. When the 3rd set started, I didn't feel so good on the court. Honestly, I felt weak in my legs and didn't know physically if I'm able to bounce back. But knowing in the back of my mind that there was a very similar match that we had here 2 years ago that I mentioned before, and knowing that I had that physical edge over him in that match, that was something that was keeping me going, and that was a confidence.
Yeah, I got to ask you, you're an unbelievable big match player. So is your coach at the moment, Boris Becker. Tell me a little bit about how that's going, how that relationship is, because he's been in a situation
Look
before.
at his face. I mean, the face says enough here. I mean, he's into it. He's emotionally involved in the match, and of course he goes through these moments as much as I do on the court. And sometimes it's even tougher. I'm sure that he's going to say better, because he is a multiple Grand Slam winner. He was a #1 of the player of the world, so he knows what it feels like to go through this moment. So I'm sure that sometimes it's even easier to go through those moments on the court with a racket rather than being in the box.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know you have a very, very big fan, and I'm not sure everybody has watched every point and every match in this Australian Open, but you have somebody at home who has watched every point.
Somebody that is very dear to me, and I'm going to hug and kiss in 2 days, and I can't wait for that. So, yeah, my wife has been tweeting some pictures of our baby and her watching, and they've been the biggest support that I can have, as well as my brothers and family. I mean, I love them so much, and they with my team have sacrificed so much and have allowed me to lead the life that I have right now and to be in this position. So I try to be very grateful for that.
I think you answered my question, because what's up next now? It's out of your control, because you have a family to go home to.
Absolutely. There's a break of a couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks up to next tournament, which is Dubai.
Yeah.
Then I would play Davis Cup back in my country, then going to Indianapolis, Miami. But to be able to start the year this way, it's a huge confidence booster. I'm going to try to enjoy it, try to value it in the best possible way, and take it for the rest of the season. But now there's some family time, and I'm sure you know how that feels. So I'm going to try to recharge with my son and my wife.